Yes, guys, what is up? Welcome back to another stream. Today we have got Manchester City versus Barnsley in our second pre-season game. It's meant to be our last, but we have just announced we've got another one coming up on Tuesday against Blackpool, so more on that to come. But yeah, today we've got Barnsley, hoping for a fairly another comfortable win. Similar to the Preston game, we get to see a couple of the new youngsters. Again, Edozie, McAtee, Palmer and Knight all feature in the starting 11 today. But yeah, lots to talk about today. Grealish is looking very, very decent, I have to say. And so we'll talk about that today. We'll get into the lineups. Leave your score predictions in the chat. I'm going to go with a 3-0 today. Another fairly comfortable win. I think it was 2-0. It was 2-0 in the week, against Preston. I think 3-0 today. I think we should win fairly comfortably. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Also, I need to know what the quality of the stream is like. I don't fully know, because I've changed up my setup a little bit, and on my TV it doesn't look too good, but it should be alright. Good to be back. It is very, very good to be back, yes. Most say we got the best looking away to we've ever seen in football itself. It's alright. I'm not as keen on it as most people are, but yeah, you're right. It is. It's very, very decent. Yeah, okay, it does look alright on there. 3-1 City to Sean. I'll take that. Just goals again. Don't want another. I don't want a 0-0 pretty much, because no one wants 0-0 in pre-season. Can't wait for the season to start. New kits, tops purchase for us, free ready. Fair enough, fingers crossed you'll be able to get a certain English £100 million player on the back if you fancy it in just a few days. Hello Manchester City, I'm not sure much, no, and hello Sadia. And like I said, leave your score predictions in the chat. Highlights getting close to the new season. You'll be going to the Burnley game in October and West Ham game in November. You'll be sat in the corner of the family stand in the East stand. Fair enough, sounds very, very good. I'm looking forward to it. This time next week, we will be at Wembley for the Charity Shield. The first half will be decent underway. In fact, we might even be approaching half-time in a week's time. So yeah, very, very exciting. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. Also, massive shout out to the sponsors of today's stream, One Football. As per usual, go and check them out. The #1 football app. As I always say, go and download it. The link is at the top description. It's completely free. Keep it to date with all the latest Man City stuff. With this Grealish saga, you really want to have it. Keeps you up to date. The second new news comes out, you'll be notified, and you can go on Twitter and whatever, and you can look at what you need to look at. When we finally get that Here We Go from Fabrizio Romano, which should be coming this week, but in the next 7 days at least. I reckon it'll be by Tuesday we'll get Here We Go. It's brilliant. But yeah, keep us to date with all on One Football. Like I said, go and download it. It's massively appreciated. Massive shout out to them for sponsoring the channel at the moment. But yeah, Barnsley today. I'm looking forward to it. We'll get into the teams in just a second. Callum, you also agree with 3-0. According to Mark Garbage and Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico and Perez are trying to push for the Super League, or we have £1 million. I don't fully understand what you mean there, Sean, but yeah, I do know that they're still trying to push for it. I am aware of that. One Football is so good. Exactly. As Ian has said, it's a great app. Go and download it immediately. Perez. Oh, yeah. And Perez are trying to push for the Super League. We have to give... Yeah. I imagine we'll just pay the fine. There's no way we'll go back into Super League. Caldoon's not that stupid. He'd get too much grief for it. I'm not even going to bother looking at the Barnsley team because I don't really know their players, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. But I'll get the team up now for you guys. I've had a brief look at it, but not too much. Let's quickly get it on screen. Right then. Sorry about this. There you go. This is the City team. Stefan starts in goal for City. Obviously, Edison's still not back from international duty. Well, he's back from international duty, but he's on holiday. Diaz and Ake, once again, the centre partnership. Once again, they'll both come off at half time. You've got to imagine. Mendy starts in at left back or Cancelo at right back. It's identical to the team that started on Tuesday night. And then Fernandinho starts in the number 6 role, as expected, the captain. He played again on Tuesday night. And then we have what will be Edozie and Palmer out. No. Edozie and Mahrez out wide. So Mahrez plays again. Edozie's got himself in the starting 11 this time. After I thought he put on a good performance on Tuesday. And then we've got Palmer and McAtee in the 2-10s. McAtee again coming to the starting 11 tonight after what I thought was a good performance. It was a great assist to Edozie on Tuesday night. And Knight to lead the line once again, which I thought he did a very good job doing again against Preston. Van Sass is on the bench today in replacing for Slicker, who obviously got concussed last time out. And Gundogan and Zinchenko return to the bench, meaning when we make all the changes at half time, those two will get some minutes in their system before Blackpool on Tuesday. Anyway, let's go back to this screen. And let's see what you guys said. There's 20 of you in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Man City versus Barnsley gets underway in, what, less than 10 minutes now. It should be an interesting game. There's not really anything riding on the game, but, I mean, it's just good to see City playing, really, isn't it, after such a long time out. In a week's time, they've got games that slightly mean something. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really mean anything, the Charity Shield, but, like, it still feels a bit more proper than these pre-season friendlies, especially when they're all played behind closed doors. God, I didn't realise we got up subscribers. We're on 15,266. Let's try and push for 15,300 today. It's a long push, but I am sure we can get there. Leave your score prediction in the chat as well if you haven't already. Last time I went to watch a game was Sheffield United in December 2019. Coming to go back, I do remember that game. Aguero scored. And was it 2 Aguero goals? I remember it was 2-0, but I don't really remember. But that was a decent game. Right at the end of 2019, that was. My God, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I can't wait to go back either. Norwich at home is the first game with a full Etihad once again, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Where's Lavia? Is he not on the bench? I don't know then. I don't know. Maybe he's injured. I feel like I saw that somewhere. I know Delap's injured, and I think Tomato, I thought he was going to be on the bench today, but he's clearly not. He's obviously still injured. Mahrez, yeah. Do you think we signed Grealish before the Charity Shield? Final, he'll be playing in it. I don't see him playing because he's still not going to do any training. He'll get a few minutes maybe, but I don't know. When we signed Aguero, he didn't get any minutes in the Charity Shield against United, so I kind of see it being similar to that. I think maybe he might come on against Tottenham, and then he'll sort of ease his way into the team over time. Highlights, come on, Man City. That is right. Come on, City. Hope we can get the win. Obviously, it means absolutely nothing whether we win today or not. And on the whole, I don't really care if we do win. But it is always nice, nevertheless, to get a win under your belt. You never want to lose games. But at the end of the day, if you offered me a 1-0 win or a 4-3 loss, I'd probably take the 4-3 loss simply because in pre-season, I just want to be entertained. I don't really care about the performance or the score. Good evening, Alex and football friends. Hello, Kate. Tottenham away is fairly easy. I wouldn't say it's easy. It's not as hard as it was, especially if Harry Kane does not feature. If Harry Kane ends up playing for City, obviously. Well, I mean, obviously, after this week, once Grealish should be wrapped up, Harry Kane will be our next target, but if he's not playing, that's a positive, although they've still got the likes of Son, and we've never won at Tottenham's new ground, so we have got ground to break there. If 30 scores, you've got to get so hyped for this guy. I mean, yeah, it's a bit early to get hyped, but I mean, yeah, I guess you've got every right to. I need to get City plus up. There you go, I've got it up already. What's the date for the first game of the season? I think it's the 15th of August our game against Tottenham is. I will quickly double check that for you though. It is the Sunday the 15th of August at 4:30 against Tottenham. There won't be a live watch-along for that because I'm away. There might be a reaction though. We will sign Grealish, not Kane, I don't think. Yeah, Grealish I'm 100% confident about. I think that's done. I think it's done. He'll have his medical next week. And I think he'll be a City player in the next 5 days. Kane, like you say, I don't know. It'll be difficult. I'm like 30% confident we sign Kane. Regardless of what does happen with Kane, though, I still think that he won't play against us regardless. Because he will have only just come back. And I don't think he'll want to play against us. Simply because I think he'll be trying to get himself a move. And I don't think scoring against us on the first day of the season is exactly how you do that. Anyway, Jesus, 32 in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe. Man City versus Barnsley around the corner. We haven't played Barnsley in a very long time. The last time I remember playing Barnsley was the FA Cup. And I think it was 2013. We beat them 5-0. I think it was the 5th round. I may be wrong though. We also played Barnsley in the League Cup in like 07. When we had Sven as the manager. You're going to the Community Shield as well. Fair enough, where you sit in. Which striker do you think will sign if we don't sign Kane? I don't think we get a striker this summer if we don't get Kane. I think they just leave it. How are you after the UCL final? I was pretty okay, to be honest. I mean, I was disappointed, but it's what it is. I'd rather win it in a year when there's fans there to enjoy the experience. So, yeah, like I say, I was disappointed, obviously, but I got over it. It was alright in the end. But yeah, I'm going to Charity Shield next week. It should be very, very decent. There's not many people going. I think it's going to be pretty empty on the City side. Leicester should sell out, I imagine. But, yeah, it's going back to the football, and that's what we've all missed. I don't really understand why no fans are allowed to go to these pre-season games, to be honest. New tops purchased and the new kit purchased for Yolado. You want the away top? It's the nicest top anyone in football's ever had. I think we've had nice away tops, but yeah. I've got the new home top on right now, which I think is very decent, actually. I think it's a very, very decent shirt. But the rate was decent too. I might get that sort of in a few months. How do you think we sell Gabriel? Do you think we will sell Gabriel though? I hope we don't. I'm pretty indifferent. I don't actually think he will go. But if he does go, he does go. Like, if we get decent money from him, okay. If it's 65 plus, take it, because he's a good striker, but he's never going to make it as City's number one, is he? So it is what it is. But I don't think we do sell him. I don't think anyone ends up paying the 70 million needed for him. So I still think Jesus will be a City player as of the summer. No, as of the new season. Guys, we've only got 30 likes and 33 of you in the stream, so make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Let's try and get those likes up. Helps other people find the stream. Let's try and get to 50 likes before 25 minutes if we can. But, yeah, that's when the game's getting underway now. 3 minutes. The players should be getting out the tunnel any minute now. There is the Etihad Stadium. I cannot wait to be back there. It's been a long... Well, it's been, what, just over 2 months now after I had to wait for like 13, 14 months. So, it'd be quite nice to just kind of get back into the rhythm of going every week. But we are nearly there. We are nearly there. The wait is nearly over for consistent full crowds. The players are out now. The City players are, at least. I don't know about the Barnsley players. But yeah, fingers crossed the youngsters impress. Fingers crossed the main players do okay. Like I said, there really isn't anything on the line, so it's just kind of a bit of fun. As per normal, this pre-season friendly. There is absolutely nothing important on it. Anyway. You know where I can watch the match for free? If you go on City Plus, so you go on the City website, go on City Plus, you can get a free trial for City Plus for the 30 days, and you can just cancel it straight away, and it's free, so you don't actually have to pay for it. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, just sign up for City Plus on a free trial for 30 days, and you'll get it for free. They'll go for the City team. I'll go for it quickly. Stefan in goal, Diaz and Naka at the centre backs, Mendy at left back, Cancelo at right back, Ferner in the 6, Palmer and McAtee as the 10s, Ferner, I've already said Ferner as the 6, Mars on the right, it'll be Edozie on the left, and Ben Knight through the middle, sort of as that false 9 that he was playing on Tuesday night. Hello from Algeria. Hello to all my Algerian fans. What do you rate your away shirt out of 10? 8 maybe. It's a good shirt. It's not a great shirt. I know a lot of people seem to think it is a great shirt. I don't fully believe all the hype, but I mean it is still a very, very decent shirt. I won't disrespect it, but I think it could be better. But not. Yeah. Anyway, they just been for the Barnsley team. Like I said, I don't know any Barnsley players, so I can't judge that really. I need to turn on my headphones because I want to listen to the commentary. There we go. We are connected. Well then, let's hope it is a relatively decent game today. No problem between the lines. No problem. There's Redmar. He's got a brilliant free kick on Tuesday night. He was alright, very alright. But, yeah. Like I said, I'm going for 3. I'll leave your predictions in the chat if you haven't already. I think it'll be a very, very comfortable game, though I can't see anything difficult getting in our way, to be honest. So I had 2 weeks tomorrow until the Premier League season starts, and I can't wait. I'm not going to lie. I need Premier League football to return. It is massively, massively missed. Anyway. 6 o'clock. We're still not underway yet, which is a bit annoying. But all the players are out. We're ready to take kick off. I don't know who's taking kick off. I think they're doing the coin toss now to decide. The away shirt for us, the best I've ever seen from us, 9 out of 10. It is very, very positive. 2 on to us from Becky. City Plus is 30 days free. Yeah, you can get a month free. So, yeah. You don't have to pay for this. I need to get the game clock ready. There you go. We are nearly underway. The players are ready. And the whistle goes. We are underway. Manchester City versus Barnsley. in our second pre-season friendly of the 21-22 season. Barnsley last year, obviously ending in disappointment, failing to get to the playoff final after losing to Swansea in the semi-finals. City end the season on disappointment, losing in the Champions League final. Both teams looking to have a positive impact this summer though. Anyway, let's get into it. Come on, City, let's get the win. I need to hit 3 points, but it's not 3 points today. It's completely irrelevant at the end of the day. Barnsley starting on the front foot here, already in the final third. Spraying it to their left-hand side. Cancelo controls it though. Plays it out. I thought that was poorly, but not in the end. Myers does well. Loses the ball though. And now they pick it up. Barnsley win 5-0 from Chris. Okay, fair enough. You're currently staying in the same hotel as Edison in Madeira. Fair enough, that's pretty sick. I can't lie. 2-0 assist is William. I think I already said Kate said 2-0. Becky, yeah, I'm jealous of Jack too, to be fair. That's pretty sick. I'm stuck in England, but it is what it is. 54 of you in the stream. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's get those likes to 50 ASAP, guys. It takes 2 seconds to leave a like, and it's massively appreciated. Also, make sure to download OneFootball. The app's completely free. The link is at the top of the description. Go and download it right away. But yeah, City versus Barnsley. Let's get these win, boys. Let's just get this momentum going for what could be a massive season for City. It could be a massive week for City, this, to be honest. Jack Grealish could be the first ever £100 million player, Englishman. Red Morris the ball here on this right-hand side. 1.5 minutes in. Cuts inside. Plays it back. Cancelo hits it. And it's blocked. Comes out. It's this Dozy. And he's hounded out. Won back by Cancelo though. And City look to press once again. Bright start so far from the boys in blue. Nice passage to play that from City. And it's a City free kick after... And that's Ben Knight fouled after receiving... Cole Palmer fouled, sorry. From a Fernandinho pass. You should be sharing the same hotel as Grealish, to be honest. Me too. That'd be nice. I think he's home now, though. I don't think he's still in Croatia anymore. But, yeah. Fingers crossed he'll be in Manchester in a short while. Maybe tomorrow, Monday-ish. For a medical. That's the ideal scenario. Anyway. Sit on the ball here with Zach Steffen in our goal. What's everyone's season predictions then? Leave your top 4. I want to see what everyone's top 4 is for the Premier League new season. For me, I think City win it again. I think so far I'm backing United to come second. Simply because I think their signings have been better than anyone else's. I think Liverpool third and I think Chelsea just great fourth. And that's quite an unpopular opinion. I don't think Chelsea can do very well, but that's my opinion. I want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Benjamin Mendy, that is appalling. But, yeah. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Leave that in the comments below. Can't believe Mendy lost that so cheaply. The run behind, he's offside though. Good save from Stefan anyway, but he was miles offside. There was no need for the defence to track that. Leave a like on the stream as well. We're on 44 likes. Let's get that up to 50 ASAP. How are you watching this, please? Just try to subscribe to City Plus online, but the website seems not to be working. I just typed in City Plus and then I've already subscribed, so it just took me onto it. But yeah, if you click on the City Plus thing on the City website, it should just be an option to play. That's what I've done. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe, download OneFootball. City 0, Barnsley 0. 3.5 minutes into this one here at the Academy Stadium. It's so frustrating they're not allowing fans there. But yeah, I want to see some top 4 predictions, guys, in the chat. I want to see some top 4 predictions. Hashtag Glazer out. Are you a United fan? It is actually true. The Villa have accepted your 100 mil. Apparently it's a release clause. They can't say anything about it. So yeah, it's accepted pretty much. And the medical is expected to take place. Assuming Grealish accepts our personal terms, it's expected to take place next week. And Grealish should be a City player before the Charity Shield next Saturday. So brilliant news if you're a City fan, in my opinion. But not such great news if you're a fan of another club. There should be plenty of Grealish content coming your way next week. I've got plenty planned. The signing video will be recorded tomorrow. And then we'll just have to wait and see when I get to upload it. What was I going to do? You're going to go for City 2 and win, Alex, tonight. Chris, I hope you're right. I hope there's a win. I'd quite like a few more goals than that, though, ideally. City, Chelsea, United, Liverpool. So same top 4, just different order. Same champions, though. It's good to see, Sean. Anyway. City dominated the ball in this early first 5 minutes. Nothing happened yet, though. I say that, though, and we've nearly just gone in behind. And if Cole Palmer had got that, then I think that would have been a goal. But the keeper's come out and he's dealt with it. And City have now got a throw-in in the final third for Barnsley. Cancelo, Cole Palmerton's nice on the ball. Gives it to Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez sprays it wide. Benjamin Mendy. Come on, you're 5-0 to Barnsley. Fair enough, Ryan. Something tells us that might not happen, but I like the optimism from you. Benjamin Mendy is losing this ball constantly. He really is just not a City player, is he? He shouldn't be here. That deal is such a bad deal from us. 50 million or left on a left back that we gave a 6-year contract to. It is what it is, I guess, though. It is what it is. Right, they've had a shot. It goes wide. Is that a corner or not? I don't know. Anyway. Barnsley starting better than I would say Preston did. De Bruyne is at the CFA tonight, which is good to see. I don't know when he's going to start playing because obviously he's injured, so he can't play at the moment. So I don't know when he's going to be fully fit for all. Ordered our tops and my lads kits off the City app. Where can I take them for printing? Because I'll be absolutely fuming if they got ruined. Cost an absolute fortune. Take them for printing. One sec. Stefan is nodded that way. Ake deals the second ball. Well won that free kick. Well, you can go to City shop, obviously. I don't know how close you live to Manchester, though. And normally you can go to like Sports Direct shops and get them printed. Normally. 4 likes off the big 50, guys. Leave a like if you haven't already. We're 6.5 minutes in here. It has been a positive start. No real chances, though, for City, which is the disappointment. Benjamin Mendy, absolutely dreadful also so far. And I'd love to say it's just pre-season, you know, taking a while to get into it, but it's Ben Mendy, so I don't think it is just pre-season. I think he is just a bit slow and chunky. Ball over the top into Mahrez, and he's flagged offside. Disappointing. One thing about these friendlies that I do like is obviously with no VAR, you get the flag straight away instead of having to wait 5 minutes for it. Took us a while to get the first goal against Preston. I think it's 42 minutes, so might take us a while again today. We've won the ball here in a dangerous area. Edozie hits it, and it falls to him. I think Ben Knight should have just come and got that, but it is what it is. Edozie, first real chance of the game for City, 7.5 minutes in, but he misses the target. Edozie as well there, though. Thought about going to Bolton Stadium, but thought that's taken. Yeah, I'm not sure Bolton would be too pleased to be printing on a City shirt. If you live in that area, though, then I imagine you're not too far from it yet, so you could probably just go down for the day. I don't know if you plan on going to any games anytime soon. If you are, then just get it done when you're at the games. Although I'd go a bit early for that because the queues are normally quite a pain. Anyway, 50 likes, there we go. Thanks, guys. 100 likes has got to be the next goal. One chance down, though. We could do a few more. Not too much to speak about so far. Right then. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you Bournemouth fans do miss him a little bit. He's not had much of an impact over at City. That was due to injury, though. I quite like Ake. I think he gets a bit of a rough time of it from City fans. Because yes, he cost 40 million and didn't play much. He was injured for most of the time. And when he started off, I thought he was our best centre-back until he got injured. And then it kind of went downhill from there. But, you know, it could be a big season for him. I could see him featuring at left-back a few times this season, potentially. That is a lovely 1-2 from McAtee and Edozie. Go on, this would be a lovely goal. Play it back. He puts it across the box and no one's there. It's good football, though, from those two. Long ball there from Barnsley. That's poor from them, though. Cancelo brings it down nicely. And Cole Palmer there. Cole Palmer's been bright so far, I think. He's turned on the ball nicely. That's brilliant from Cancelo. Takes this man. And another man. And another man. And he's defended well there, though. Now Ruben Diaz has come out of where he should have been, really. Fernandinho beaten. And now they're breaking away. Nathan Ake to deal with his man. He deals with his man nicely. Blocks it. And Stefan manages to keep the ball in the pitch. And... what? Oh no, it's one of their players down. It's okay. Are you guys looking to get Kane? Yeah, the talk is we are looking to get Kane. Who knows if we will or not, but Grealish will be the first one done. Grealish will be done this week, and then next week we'll start to look at Harry Kane, I imagine. But Kane is always going to take a long time, simply because Daniel Levy is the one in charge of it all. So it's a bit of a pain to deal with Levy, obviously. Anyway, you hope City win because your team Watford were meant to play Barnsley, and they cancelled it because they thought they were... I don't know what you mean there, Sam. Where do you watch it? City Plus. Go on the City website, click City Plus, get a free trial, and then you can watch it on there. So it's completely free. But anyway, lots of running about. A few dodgy performances so far from the City players, but a few decent ones as well, to be fair. We're on 15,273 subscribers. Like I said, 15,300 tonight, if possible. It is a push for a pre-season game, but if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Loads of City content coming your way. This week, we got all the latest on Grealish to talk about. I've got a video I'm probably going to make on that tomorrow, and then I'm going to upload it. I'll probably sign. So yeah, there's lots of transfer talk to go on about. Then next week, we've got Blackpool. There'll be a live stream for that. There'll be a reaction video to that as well. I'll stream highlights, obviously. And then we've got Leicester in the Charity Shield. There should be a preview to that, a vlog for that, and then after-match reaction to that in a new series I'm going to start for the new season. So yeah, lots to look forward to, lots to subscribe for, and that'll obviously be for every game. Plenty of vlogs coming your way, plenty of City content coming your way for the new season, so would recommend you to subscribe. Hasn't much started yet. You can see it's 0-0, 11 minutes. 11 minutes 57, as you can see. That's the match clock. Great, my stream's frozen. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Anyway. City throwing 12 minutes in. Ruben Diaz here. Monumental season last year from the Portuguese centre-back after coming in. 60 million from Benfica. Fingers crossed this new season can be just as impressive for him. Ben Knight's not quite the same impact that he had on Tuesday night, I think, so far. Obviously, it's very early doors, but I don't know. I just feel like he's not really gotten the ball so far. That's nice from McCain to Fernandinho. Sign up for 1 more year. It's probably going to be Fernandinho's last year in a City shirt. I can't see him signing a 1 year deal after this one. Well played, Morris. Morris has been good so far this pre-season. Man City and Barnsley FC, FA Cup final. Love to see that. I certainly tell them that might not happen, but I mean, you know, good luck to Barnsley if they fancy themselves. Obviously, Barnsley's manager's gone to West Brom. Yeah, like CEO has gone to Forest. It's not looking too good for Barnsley, but who knows? Maybe they might have another season where they manage to qualify for the playoffs. Grealish runs it a tree. Yeah, Grealish to City looks pretty much done. Should be done next week, assuming Grealish signs a contract with City. Anyway. Nice from Nathan Naka, that. Obviously, a big season for him as well as he looks to try and work his way up the pecking order. He's probably fourth choice centre-back at the moment. Him looking to work his way up the pecking order. With Laporte and Stones coming back late, obviously, because they got deep into the Euros. You've got to think, ref, that's a cynical foul. That would be a red card in a real game, I think. But obviously, it's only a friendly, so he's not going to do that. But yeah, which way looks like they have potential. Carl Palmer is one everyone's talking about. Maxi looks decent. Adosi looked decent on Tuesday. And I thought Ben Knight looked alright on Tuesday. But the four that are playing right now are the ones to watch, I think, right now. Obviously, Tommy Doyle and Liam Delap as well, but they're not playing today. It was a good move from City, though. Go on, Adosi. Go on! Chance, McAtee! And it's headed away from Knight away. That was nice from McAtee, though, dancing around the Barnsley defenders, but just couldn't quite get that final flick in to put it in the back of the net. Anyway, I was saying, but yeah, Ake will be looking to get his way up the pecking order, because obviously he should be match fit for the Tottenham game. I don't think Laporte and Stones will be, and so I could see him starting that, and obviously if he starts the season well, it's his place to lose, really. That's how Pep works. The same with what he did with John Stones. If he plays well, the other two won't just get in ahead of him. So he will have his chance this season to shine, to impress, to get that first team spot, I think. Diaz goes back to Stefan. Not happy there with Cancelo, I don't think, because I think Cancelo should have tucked in and given him the option, but he didn't. You hope this season Man City win the Champions League? Me too. Me too, mate. In St. Petersburg would be nice. McAtee here. I do like McAtee. He's very elegant on the ball. Mendy, go back post. Puts it in. McAtee can't quite control it. I thought that should have been back post by Mendy, although to be fair, it was a good ball into McAtee anyway. Good tackle from Diaz, that. Ben Knight turns on the ball. Can't quite nick it away, though. John Stones, Yorkshire lad. Yep, John Stones. John Stones is a Barnsley lad, actually, isn't he? Ball in the box from them. Hooked away by Mendy. Comes to the edge of the box. Then number 4. Now number 5. What's he going to do with it? Tries to feed it through. Diaz tries to clear it away. It's poorly cleared away, though. Now their left-sided player, number 22, puts in the box. No one's marking him. And Ruben Diaz deals with that exceptionally well. It's a City goal kick. Well played, Ruben. As per usual. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Download OneFootball. Link in the subscription. It's completely free. Number 1 football app in my opinion. But yeah, City 0, Barnsley 0, 16 minutes in our second of 3 pre-season games. Or 4 if you include the Charity Shield as a pre-season game. Ruben Diaz. Into Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake brings it forwards. Cancelo, Ake. Cancelo. Cancelo obviously in his normal sort of central position at right back. Hello everyone from Julia. Hello Julia. Welcome to the stream. It's 0-0 so far. Not much really that you've missed, I have to say. Barnsley centre back here. Gone on a mad one. Well dispossessed by Ben Knight. McAtee. Morris. Go on, Morris. Hit it. Tries to bend it and he loses out on it. It's a good chance though. It's brilliant pressing from Knight and McAtee though. They did well though to dispossess the Barnsley centre back. We're getting into this one a little bit more now as time goes on. Nathan Ake now goes side on. Ruben Diaz. Cole Palmer. Palmer hasn't done much, but what he does do very well is when he's on the ball, he does the simple stuff very, very well. He looks very calm on the ball, very good at controlling it in tight spaces. Got a clever head for his age. Anyway. Hey up, everyone from South Yorkshire, Barnsley FC. I'm guessing you're a Barnsley fan. Oh my days. Their keeper's got it. If we have got Barnsley fans in, I'm interested to know what you guys are expecting for the new season then. Are you expecting another playoff push? Are you expecting to try and stay up like you normally do? Or are you just expecting mid-table mediocrity this year? I'm intrigued because obviously you have lost your manager. I don't know if you've lost much of your squad. I can't lie. I don't keep up to date really with Barnsley. But yeah, tell me what your thoughts are. We've got a chance here with Dozy. Takes past the man! I think that's a penalty. It's not been given as a penalty. But to me, that looks like a penalty. I don't know why Dozy goes down if he's not been touched. He's not claiming for it too much. But Ben Knight plays it through. Dozy's pace taps it past him. Is he dived? There is contact. What? Is that? How's that? I don't understand how that's not a penalty. But it's pre-season. I don't really care. Top 2. That is a bold claim to get top 2 in a division with the likes of West Brom and Fulham. Who else is there next year that'll go for it? Maybe Cardiff might make a push. KDB entered the stadium 15 minutes ago. He did. Yeah, I did see that. But I thought it was a penalty personally. I am liking Dozy though. He has impressed me. Anyway. Ruben Diaz. Nathan Ake, Ruben Diaz. Xhaka Cancelo. Back to Diaz. City just keeping the ball nicely here. Thoughts on Man United. Dislike them strongly. Yeah, I hate them, to be honest. But the team is improving. Still got Ole in charge, though, so they're not going to win anything for a little while. Well, they might win like an FA Cup, but they won't win anything relevant for a little while, as long as he's in charge. But the squad is slowly but surely improving, I guess. Guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Man City content coming thick and fast as we approach the new season. First vlog of the season will be next Saturday. Many does nice there. McAtee. I love McAtee, man. He is really impressing me. That's nice and Ben Knight as well. Ben Knight, he looks good as well, you know. And then Mendy. Mendy's actually the worst player on this pitch. There's 4 academy players on this pitch, and Mendy is by far the worst player here. Like, I want to just back him and give him another chance, but like, every time I try, he just lets you down. Disappointing, that. This is disappointing. Throwing it to Barnsley, right in by their own corner flag. They win the first ball, Ferdinand wins the second ball, then Cancelo wins the third ball. And now Diaz has the ball under control. And City look to go again with Zach Steffen. Werner. Morris is offside there. Wasn't even close. It was tight, but he was definitely offside. We had 23 subscribers off 15,300, so if you could subscribe, it would be massively appreciated. That's the goal today. The aim is 20,000 by the end of this year, which I think we can definitely do. Ball down the line, and Zach Steffen is easy going to pick that up. What's everyone's opinion on Zach Steffen? I think he's alright. His distributions lets him down a little, but I don't think he's fully cracked onto it. Anyway. Ruben Diaz. Clips it forwards. Redmire's going to chase that. And he is going to get to it. On the byline. Looks to put it in the box. Back post. Got to be! And it is 1-0 to Manchester City. Morris plays it to Edozie, who taps it in the back of the net, Raheem Sterling style. It's 1-0 to Manchester City against Barnsley. It's a brilliant ball from Riyad Mahrez with his weak foot. And I thought Edozie had missed it, but Edozie has really impressed me since he came on in that second half against Preston. 2 goals in less than 90 minutes of football for Edozie now, though. And it is 1-0 to Manchester City. That lad looks very good. I thought I'd missed it for a second. Comes from Ruben Diaz, flicking it forwards. Mahrez goes to chase it down. And first time with his right foot, just plays it across the box beautifully. And Edozie couldn't miss there. An open goal to tap the ball in the net. And it's 1-0 to Manchester City here at the Academy Stadium. Is that the new kit? The one I'm wearing is the new kit, yes. Man City 1, Barnsley 0. Let's change the score. Sam Edozie once again. What an absolute baller. What an absolute baller. He was rewarded for his good performance at Preston with a start today. And he's repaid the faith by getting a goal. And if I'm honest, I think he deserves maybe some cut minutes this season. Based on his performances so far. Go on, Morris. Straight again. Ben Knight. Shoots! Deflected. And can Cole Palmer keep it in? He can. He's been dispossessed. He should let that go for a corner. And now they look to come away with it. Probably should have been better there, City, with that chance. But still, very, very happy with Edozie so far. Sam Edozie, though. Remember the name. Remember that name. Anyway, good to get a goal early on. Another goal before half time would be nice. Fernandinho. Oh, that's nearly lovely. That is nearly brilliant. The football from some of these youngsters is ridiculous how good they are in tight spaces playing this tiki-taka football at such a young age. Do you know the next time Fernand's going to play because of his injury? I don't. From what I've heard, he's still in a protective boot. He's not going to play in the Charity Shield, obviously. I don't know how bad the injury is. No one's reported anything on it. So we'll have to wait and see. I imagine around the start of the new season we'll hear stuff. In my head, maybe he might be out for August. He should be back after that, though, I reckon. Barnsley here running forwards. Ben Mendy on his man. Can he deal with him? He has dealt with him nicely. And McAtee blocks the pass and it goes out for a throw-in for Barnsley. Barnsley playing some more at football in our final third, to be fair to him. Free kick to them here, though, in a decent area where they can whip the ball in. I'm sure they'll be feeling pretty decent about this. It's a good area to have a free kick. Anyway. I'm not going to lie, if I was Pep, and I'm not Pep obviously, I would leave Knight, Edozie, Palmer and McAtee on and I'd just give them all a full game, I think. Right then, let's have a look what's going to happen from this free kick for Barnsley. We've hit him with the left foot. It's headed away by City. Mendy hooks it away fully. And now City chase. Second ball comes in though. Dealt with by Diaz. Won by them. Falls to them, does it? And Ruben Diaz. What a man. What a defender. Can he continue his heroics of last season this season? Well, his pre-season's been positive so far. Obviously, it's just pre-season. But still, that's a very, very nice block from Diaz. Anyway. Oh my god. Edozie, he's lost it in the end. He's won a free kick. Respect with Edozie for that. He is proper good, he is so far. He's played really, really well. Fair play to him. I don't know, I heard him past from like Stephen McInerney and stuff tweeted about him, but like he has impressed me. The way he just takes players on, he's glowing with confidence and he's really one to watch. He really is. Fernandinho. What can Fernandinho do then? He's not going to, since it's going to be Red Mars instead, actually. 27 minutes in. Decent area again to whip this in. Not many tall players, obviously, to aim at. Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake are the key ones to go for. We're not exactly known for our heading ability. Right then, put the ball in the box, Mars. It's a decent ball. And it does come off Ake and it deflects off their defender. And goes out for a corner. It was a good ball from Mars. But I have to say, he's been very impressive so far this pre-season. He has been, when he's played, he's always making stuff happen. As shown by the goal. "28 minutes in, then we've got a corner here. Riyad Mahrez, can he produce another decent ball in? He's going to go short instead. Plays the 1-2 of Cole Palmer. And it's won us another corner. No, he's not. It's giving him a goal, because that's really poor from Mahrez, but it is what it is. Anyway. Come on, Carlton Morris, Yates, Norwich City. Is he one of your players? I don't have a clue any of your players, to be honest. I can't lie. Right, goal key to Barnsley. Going to go long. City win the first 10 and it goes out for Barnsley, throwing on the halfway line. Anyway, 45 you in the stream. What's everyone's thoughts on this first half so far? And if you're watching the game, give it a rating out of 10. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It's been decent so far. I'm satisfied with what I've seen. The youngsters have really impressed. Ake and Diaz have looked solid. Here's McAtee. Cancelo. Mahrez. Give it back to Cancelo. Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. It's 2-0. Ben Knight scores the goal. Saucy football from Mahrez and Cancelo. And see, this is some liquid football. I know it's pre-season, but you've got to enjoy football when it's as good as that. Ben Knight gets his first City goal. Well played to him. Good ball from Cancelo. This right-hand side is boss at the moment, though. You've got to give it to him. The 1-2 from Cancelo and Mahrez. It's a saucy ball from Mahrez with the outside of his boot. Drilled across the box from Cancelo. And Ben Knight can't miss from there. Similar to the Edozie situation. But brilliant, brilliant stuff there from Manchester City. It's 2-0 to the boys in blue. And the two youngsters for City have bagged the goal so far. Ben Knight and Sam Edozie. Well played. Well played. There you go. It's 2-0 to Manchester City here. Half an hour in. Lovely, lovely stuff. At the Academy Stadium. Anyway. Hope that's your game of the night. It should be. Like I say, I don't care about the result really. I just want good performances. And so far, from especially the youngsters, which are the ones you most care about the good performances, I think, I'm impressed. I have to say. And even then, I feel like the Diaz's, the Fernandinhos, the Cancelos, the Mahrez's, you can definitely tell they're getting up to speed, which is obviously the most important thing of pre-season. Watching them sort of get their match fitness back up. 8 out of 10, yeah. I'd say now it's 2. 8 out of 10, probably a fair number for this first half. Ben Knight will be buzzing with that though. Just a shame for him there's no fans there. Same with Edozie. Red Mahrez collects the ball. When Mahrez is on the ball, you know something could happen. And he's tried to feed in the ball there to Edozie. It's a great idea. It's a decent execution of it. Just intercepted just before get to his man. Ben Knight there plays it into Cancelo, Diaz, Fernandinho. City playing triangles around these. And we really are starting to get our groove back after those pre-season shackles are taken off. Do you think we'll get Kane as well? I'm like 30% confident about Kane. I think Daniel Levy would be a pain, and I think that's the issue. I equally don't think we'll pay more than 120-ish. And I don't think Kane will sell. I don't think Levy will sell for 120. But we'll wait and see. Like I say, Grealish is done. I'm excited about Grealish. Oh, that's poor from Edozie. How can I watch the match? Go on the City website, press City Plus, and get yourself a free trial for 30 days. Well played, Edozie. Wins the ball back on our own corner flag. And then, can we play out from this? Yes, we can. That is lovely from City. Fernandinho there. That is brilliantly played out from the back there from City. And Cancelo calmly turns, gets himself some space. Who scored the goals? It was Sam Edozie scored the first goal. Ben Knight got the second goal for City. Both of them were open goals. Nathan Ake. Okay, into Diaz. Goes backwards. And the third goal for us would be nice. Obviously, it's not necessary, but it would be nice. It would be very, very nice. Right then, Fernandinho sprays it wide. Not quite from Ferner. He's saying that he's what? He's 36 or 37. It's a stupid age that he is. Well played, Mahrez. Fair play to him. Last season, he was crucial towards the end of the season for us. Looks like he's going to have a positive impact again next season. Grealish added to mix up. Oh, that's lovely from McAtee. McAtee is serious baller quality. Now Edozie, who also has a big, bright future ahead of him. Mendy whips a lovely ball in. Mahrez! Oh my days! Oh my days! That is saucy, saucy stuff from Manchester City. That is a brilliant goal. And it's 3-0 to City. Mahrez, what a finish. Mendy, what a ball. McAtee, Edozie, Mendy, Mahrez, a lot of them. That is lovely, lovely stuff. Manchester City are 3-0 up. That is brilliant. That is a brilliant ball from Benjamin Mendy. And the finish is also absolutely excellent. Mahrez gets himself another goal, which he deserves because he's been absolutely brilliant so far. My God. You're going to bed soon. Fair enough. 3-0 to the boys in blue. Manchester City are absolutely cruising this one. Leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is brilliant, brilliant football for Manchester City. And I mean, if I'm honest, quite a lot of it is coming from the non-senior lads. Although, to be fair, Mahrez and Cancelo have both been brilliant. I think Fernandinho's been brilliant. And like I say all the time, you can't really judge anything off pre-season. We're playing Barnsley and it's pre-season. But, like, good football is good football at the end of the day. And I am enjoying myself right now. Here's my favourite youngster. What would say? Who would I say? I like looking at McAtee a lot. He does give me David Silva vibes. I think Cole Palmer's got ability. I'm not quite seeing it so far, though. Although I didn't think Foden was that good when he started. And now look at him. So, yeah. I think he will show it over time. But Edozie and McAtee, for me, are the two that I enjoy watching. I think McAtee is very similar to David Silva, and Dozy is just an exciting player to watch. Here is Cole Palmer, who keeps going, gives it wide to Riyad Mahrez. Probably a little bit too far forward that to Mahrez, who does brilliantly with it, by the way, Riyad Mahrez there. Pulls it back. Cancelo, make it 4. Oh, he's done his man. He's done another man, and he hits it, and it's a City corner. He overdid that bit there, Cancelo. City really have turned this on since that first goal. Mahrez is enjoying himself here, quite clearly. So, Man City always cheating. Yeah, we are obviously massive cheats. But yeah, my favourite youngster I'd probably say is McAtee. I like the look of him a lot. Here is Riyad Mahrez. Puts the ball in the box from the corner. It's headed away to McAtee. And he plays it backwards. Mendy switches it. Lovely ball out from Mendy to Riyad Mahrez. Go on, Mahrez. He tries to do a similar ball to one he did to Cancelo earlier and to Cole Palmer. It doesn't quite work out this time, though. And it's in the hands of the Barnsley goalkeeper. 36 minutes in. City 3, Barnsley 0. This is dream football, you are right. This is exactly what you want to see. Not a dull game. A game where we are just absolutely cruising it. Go on, Cancelo. Pulls it back. Oh, my days. That's got to be a goal, Ben Knight. It's Mr. Sitter. We should be 4 or 5 up here, to be honest. City are too good for Barnsley. We are running away with this game of football. They're having fun with it as well. Riyad Mahrez is absolutely ripping these apart. Cancelo plays the ball across the box, and Ben Knight should make it 4. It really should be 4-0 there. Can we hit 100 likes this video? Well, let's try. We're on 67, and we're not even at half time yet, so I don't see why not. I think we can definitely do it. But yeah, Cancelo on the ball. Ruben Diaz goes backwards to Nathan Ake. It's a much better performance than I expected, I have to say. Anyway, I'm satisfied with what I've seen. Obviously, like I said it for the first game. The second half is going to be much worse because he's going to make 10 changes or 11 changes, and then everything's going to kind of just drift off. Riyad Mahrez and Cancelo are going to go off, which is going to make a big difference. But I still think it'll be decent. Morgan Rogers is a very decent player. Gundogan and Zinchenko's come on. They're obviously both very, very good players. And then, I don't know, after that, it's not really any special players. Because last time it was McAtee and Adozie that were kind of running the show of the youngsters that came on, and they're both going to come off. Cancelo plays it through to Mahrez. Can Mahrez get there? He tried. He didn't want to go for that, though. Fair enough. You don't want to get injured from a tackle, so that's fair enough. But Cancelo and Mahrez absolutely ripping apart this left-hand side of Barnsley's. Ben Mendy goes back to Nathan Ake. City in complete control here, as you'd expect. Jacques Cancelo, Fernandinho into Cole Palmer. He turns on the ball really nicely. Ends up turning into trouble there in the end. Wins City throw-in though. How many subscribers are we on? We are on 15,284. We have absolutely smashed it today. We are 16 off the target, 15,300. Let's see if we can get there today. If not, we can definitely do it on Tuesday, I reckon. McAtee, who's been delightful to watch so far. The give and go is lovely. It doesn't quite go back to him. James McAtee is a delightful footballer to watch, I have to say. The future of Manchester City Football Club is in very, very safe hands. I have to say that. Not only are we spending £100 million on the likes of Grealish and Kane, but we have got the likes of Sam Adozie, James McAtee, Cole Palmer, all coming through. We are a force to be reckoned with over these next 10 years. Sam Adozie goes short from the corner. Oh, Palmer. He wins the penalty. Cole Palmer, that is brilliant. The way he's beating his man. And we've got a penalty. I mean, I'm writing on all the chances for their reaction video later. And my God, it's just constant. It is constant stuff. Cole Palmer takes the penalty. Can we get another goal here? It is a penalty. Come on, Palmer. If he misses, he's destined to make it. City. If he scores, then fair play to the lad. I'd like a good penalty taker. I think he's going to miss. But I want it to be 4-0 for half time. Come on, Cole, lad. Put this in the back of the net. Go on, Palmer. Morris wanted it, obviously, but I think because it's pre-season, I think he's willing to let Cole Palmer take it. Go on, Palmer. He's missed it. Oh, God's sake. Oh, God's sake. Palmer should have scored a goal in at least one of these games by now. He really should have done. Well. That's a dreadful penalty from Palmer. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really. Like I said, he's destined for the first team if he's missing penalties, because we're all dreadful at penalties. We don't have any good penalty takers, really, bar Edison. It's just an awful penalty. That was pretty much down the middle. Nathan Acker fouls them in their own half. Who should pens? It was Cole Palmer's penalty and he missed it. Anyway, not that it matters. I mean, we're winning 3-0. Yeah, I mean, like they're saying on the commentary, the fact that he missed penalty won't affect anything in terms of his first team chances. He won the penalty, so it's fair enough. I mean, it might stop him taking penalties in the future, but yeah. Cole Palmer taps it through to Ben Knight. He took it around the goalkeeper, but he's offside. A lot of offsides this game. With VAR, this could have been a completely different game. Or it could have been even more goals. Yeah, he's offside there. It's tight. Cole Palmer does nicely. Ben Knight does well to take it around the keeper, but this could be 4 or 5, maybe even 6 if we just put away our chances. It's been good football though, and that's what you like to see from this team. I'm a bit good for Liam Delap, to be honest, because I'd like to see him in these games, but it is what it is. Right then. Oh, Diaz, that's a soft foul. Diaz probably isn't happy about it. Yeah, he's clearly not happy about it. But, yeah. 3-0. Nearly at half time now. Really should be 4 or 5, but we'll take it. Try and keep a clean sheet here up to half time. Second half, the clean sheet means absolutely nothing, because obviously if none of our defenders are on the pitch, because all of the defenders that come on, they're never going to play for City, realistically. It's the attackers that have a chance of making it. The players in defence, that not all of them are going to end up playing like this Spanish second tier or something. So I don't really care about clean sheets at that point. Nicely headed away there by McAtee. Udogie chased it all the way out. Udogie's been a little bit quiet, I'd say, last maybe 10 minutes. Ben Knight presses from the front here. Well held up by the Barnsley man. McAtee sweeps up though. Ben Mendy into Ruben Diaz. And the ball is back with Zach Steffen in our goal. Last minute summer sign, who will it be? If there's a last minute summer signer from Manchester City, it'll be Harry Kane. But I think the saga will be over by then. I think we'll either have just said we're not going for you anymore, or we'll have signed him. Nathan Ake. Ben Mendy now on the ball. 1 minute left this half to go. Can we make it 4 just before the break? Mendy, McAtee. Go on, McAtee. He is... Oh, it's not quite fed it through. He really does give me David Silva vibes, McAtee does. Just the way he moves in the ball, the way he passes, the way he dribbles, the way he turns. It's all very David Silva. My God, Mendy's a little bit of a donkey, isn't he? Who shoot the penalty? It was Cole Palmer that took the penalty. It was a dreadful penalty. He went right, and it was pretty much down the middle. 70 likes, guys. Leave a like if you haven't already, and subscribe. We're on to 15,284 subscribers, going for 15,300 by the end of today. It's 3-0 here at the Academy Stadium. 15 seconds left of this half as we emerge closer to our first Premier League game of the season, which is Tottenham 2 weeks tomorrow. The Charity Shield is a week today. Shot by them, and it goes wide. It was a decent attempt, but I mean, Zach Steffen was never struggling there. That is half-time here at the Academy Stadium. Manchester City are in cruise control. We are absolutely walking this. It's not even a contest right now. But yeah, City 3, Barnsley 0. City have also missed a penalty. We've also missed like a bunch of sitters. It could be more. 3 is probably a little bit nice on Barnsley. We've been a much better team. But yeah, plenty of positives to take from that half of football. And yeah, City have won this game. It's about how many we get now. And it's interesting to see now, I guess, how many more goals we can score in the second half. Who comes on in the second half, how interesting they are, if there's any good performances. We will have to wait and see with all of that, of course. But yeah, I guess now we can just talk about transfers. What does everyone think about the Jack Grealish news of late? A lot has been coming out about Jack Grealish, obviously, recently. And it's all very positive news. Has Fabrizio Romano tweeted anything recently? Look what the last thing Fabrizio Romano said was about Jack Grealish. The last Jack Grealish news we had was 18 hours ago. Man City are pushing to complete the Jack Grealish deal in the next few days. Medical ready. If total agreement will be reached with Aston Villa. Official talks started 2 days ago with deadline agreement within next week. Or Jack will sign a new deal with AVFC. So like I said, Jack Grealish for Manchester City. Very, very close indeed. There you go. Yeah. Leave your thoughts on that first half in the chat. I'm interested to know what you guys think. I'd say it's probably a 9 out of 10. There's not really much more you could have asked for from that first half of football. Goals, chances, nice football, fast-flowing football, creativeness, and good performances from the young academy players. Positive, really the only thing you can say. Not really any negatives to take from that. But yeah, City in cruise control, as I said. This next week's obviously going to start getting a bit more important now. Obviously, with the Charity Shield around the corner at Wembley, and then the season around the corner, you've got to start getting to full fitness now. So it is good to see that our players are starting to get into that kind of match day rhythm, starting to get into that match day form that they need to be in for the new season. So we can't afford to start slow. If we quickly go over to our fixtures for the new season. There they are. Let's quickly go to this screen. There you go. But as you can see, we can't really afford to start slow. We've got Tottenham on the Thursday. That's a Big Six club. Then Norwich. We've got to beat Norwich, man. If we lose to Norwich, that's bad. Then Arsenal, which is another Big Six club. I know people like to argue that they're not, but they are a Big Six club. Then Leicester, who are the ones everyone argues should be in the Big Six. So in our first 4 games, we've got 3 of the Big 7, we'll call them. And Southampton, we should win that. Then Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, who arguably are title favourites. And then Liverpool at Anfield, where we've not won there in 17 years while there's been fans. So there is such a strain on that start of the season, where, in my opinion, from the 21 points, if we could come out of that with sort of 16, 17 points, I think we're looking at that going... No, there's no way to get 17 points from that, is there? 15, 16 points, I think you'd look at that. No. 16 points, I think. You come out of that and you say, that's pretty decent. Only dropping 5 points, and you've got 4 of the best 7 teams in the country out the way. Wait, no, you'd have 1, 2, 3... And you'd have 5 of the best 7 teams out the country out the way. Yeah. So... And I mean, within the first 10 games, then you got them out of the way. So... The start really is everything, in my opinion, this season. I really think that is the case. I think if we start well, we end up with a good season, in my opinion. But who knows? Anyway. Jack said to Phil he thinks he's coming to City. I'm not sure he has said that, but I mean, let's hope he has. I hope he's coming to City. But they are still Big Six, aren't they? They may not be the best 6, but they are still a Big Six. Shout out to I nearly said that as well. I actually did nearly say that, but I've realised what it says. Scenes when we score 0 out of 3 penalties won by Jack Grealish. That's a good point. One of the main benefits of Jack Grealish is the penalties and the free kicks to get. And we can't score the penalties, so yeah. Maybe Jack Grealish is good at penalties, I don't know that. Obviously, he's not the Villa penalty taker, but he still might be good at penalties. So I guess we'll just wait and see on that one. We'll see what happens. Liam Delap appears to be set to join Stoke City on a season-long loan from Manchester City. Big signing for them. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. In that case, we definitely need some sort of striker this summer. Because we've only got one, but who knows. Maybe, I guess, Ferran Torres could feature out there when necessary. With Jack Grealish coming in, we don't need as many wingers. I'm going to put you in timeout. That name is not really appropriate, to be honest. But yeah. How's everyone feeling going into the new season? Big season ahead, obviously. We're looking to retain the title for only the second time in our history. But, yeah. I think we will. Especially with Jack Grealish coming in. Adam, you try and get me frequently. And I'm telling you now, I will never get marked like that. You'll never get me with one of them names. Anyway. Let's see what happens at half time and see what change we make. Edison will not take a penalty, sadly, for San Hurricane. Edison will never take a penalty for Manchester City unless it's in a penalty shootout, sadly. Take it easy. More money for transfers and you'll definitely win the Champions League someday. To be fair, even if we sign Jack Grealish for 100 million, we'll still only have a net of like 30 million this summer. Like United would have spent more than us this summer in terms of net. So, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we will win the Champions League one day. You're alright. And we'll win a few more Premier Leagues along the way and a few more Carabao Cups and a few more Africa Cups along the way as well. And it's going to be a miserable time for the rest of English football, which is brilliant to know, the fact that we are causing misery to the rest of English football. We've got 8 minutes until the beginning of the second half in this one. Manchester City cruising this one. I said 3-0 at full time. I'm changing it to 5.5 at full time now, though. Do you think 100 million is the right price for Grealish? For an English player with 5 years left in his deal, that's of the quality of Jack Grealish, probably is. But he's probably not worth 100 million, but in terms of he is worth 100 million and he's not. It's kind of hard to say, but like, what I'm trying to say is, the valuation makes sense. Although probably isn't a £100 million player. Like, if you compare him to other £100 million players, he's probably not that level. At the same time, when players like Dembele and Coutinho are worth more than him, then yeah, he probably is worth that. Hashtag Grealish drawing, not official, but it should be done on Tuesday or Wednesday, I reckon. Hello, Mike. Anyway, but yeah, AD, welcome to the stream. The Jack Grealish has not joined as of yet, but it is only a matter of time, one would imagine, until he is a Manchester City player. Yeah, the medical's expected next week. The offer apparently has been accepted of £100 million. Apparently it's a release fee, so they can't turn it down. We need Jack Grealish to agree personal terms. We won't know about that until the next few days. And then there's a medical scheduled next week where hopefully Jack Grealish will finally become a Manchester City footballer for the new season, where he may feature in the Charity Shield, who knows. And if not, he should definitely feature away at Tottenham not next Sunday, the Sunday after that. But yeah, not long to go now until Jack Grealish is a Manchester City player. While we wait for the second half to begin, I may as well quickly plug the Shorts channel. I'm not saying your full name, I'm not stupid. That is the Shorts channel. Go and subscribe to that if you haven't already. I upload the highlights of the streams in massively short, condensed versions, and there'll be just short clips in there. Just extra content, I guess, if you fancy it. But, yeah, Manchester City versus Barnsley. It's 3-0 so far. It is an absolute walk in the park for the boys in blue. Right now, against last season's Championship playoff semi-finalists. But yeah. What's everyone's full-time score predictions? Like I said, I'm going 5-0. But I'm interested in what you guys think. Do you reckon we score more than 5, less than 5? Obviously, there's going to be a lot of changes, I imagine. Although there's no players warming up, which is different to last time. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see, I guess. We will wait and see. Also, who's going to the Charity Shield next Saturday? Is there anyone in this stream that's going to the Charity Shield next Saturday? I am. And I'm looking forward to the first game with max capacity that I've been to. Obviously, it won't be max capacity because City are not going to sell out. But it is allowed to be max capacity. Everyone that wants a ticket will get to go, which is very positive. for all those who are going. For everyone in general, to be fair. Anyway, yeah. Not going to answer the second half. We are 4 minutes away. 6-1. 6-1. I'll take a 6-1. We do love a good 6-1 in this Manchester City camp. Obviously, when was the last time we won a game? 6-1. I don't actually remember. Maybe Aston Villa, actually, at Villa Park. That's the last one I remember. We didn't score 6 many times this year, actually, did we? Did we score 6 at all? I don't remember. Harry Kane will hold talks with Tottenham next week and insists he wants to join Jack Grealish by signing for Manchester City. Says Jay Percy. That is good half-time news, that. That's exactly what you want to see. Let's get that up on screen. Big, big news, that. Let's quickly get it up. Look at that for news. That is exactly what you want to see. Exactly what you want to see. Imagine Harry Kane and Jack Grealish joining City in the next 2 weeks before the season starts. The Premier League will be sweating if that happens. 2 of the best English talents go around. Arguably the best striker in world football. And we are the complete package at that stage, in my opinion. It could get messy if that happens, but not. I don't mean messy. I mean, it could get messy. Not we're going to sign Messi, by the way. Just feel like that needs to be emphasised. Anyway. Nice little bit of half-time news there. Oh, God, even more news coming in right here. Just get it up. Jack Grealish is waiting for the green light from Aston Villa to negotiate personal terms with Manchester City. It is happening. It is going to happen very, very soon. The second Aston Villa officially accept our offer, Jack Grealish can negotiate personal terms with City. What a time. What a time. What a time. Manchester City fans. Does not get much better than this. 2 of England's star men joining Manchester City. That is phenomenal news. You are right. Red Mars on fire. You are right. He is on fire. But yeah, that Jack Grealish news and that Harry Kane news. Very, very positive stuff if you are a Manchester City fan. Obviously, we don't have any fans though, so that's not possible. But yeah. Freddie Pye tweets, City are moving. They are moving as we speak. These transfers are edging just a little bit closer to being confirmed. I cannot wait for the meltdown of Aston Villa fans when Jack Grealish announced. I'm going to make a video on the meltdown of Aston Villa fans because I think it's just a brilliant sight to see. Who doesn't enjoy Aston Villa fans melting down? Because personally, I absolutely love it. Anyway, we're on 75 likes, guys. That's 25 off the big 100, which we are going for today. So make sure to press that subscribe button if you haven't already and leave a like. We're 15 off the 15,300 target we set at the start of the stream. And 25 likes off the 100 we set at the start of the stream. So if we could hit both of those today, that'd be absolutely mega. Alongside a City win, alongside Jack Grealish news, alongside Harry Kane news. It doesn't get much better than this, Blues. With the season around the corner. What's this? Harry Kane wants to talk with Spurs chairman Daniel Levy on his return to the club and will reinforce his determination to move in search of the biggest trophies in domestic football. Obviously, he's not going to be winning them at Tottenham. At Manchester City, though, he will 100% win some domestic silverware. As we win it all the time. When was last year we didn't win domestic silverware? It would have been 2017. Yeah, 2017 was the last time we didn't win domestic silverware. And then we got to semi-final. 2016 we did, 2015 we didn't, 2014 we did, 2013 we didn't quite, 2012 we did, 2011 we did. You know, last 10 years we have absolutely aced it on the domestic silverware front, only failing, I think I said there, 3 years that we didn't do it. Players are out warming up, so that does emphasise there's going to be plenty of changes about to occur in this second half. But yeah. It's good to see Grealish news being broken at this time. There is Mr. Whippy himself after a disappointing Euro campaign for him. Lots of positives going into the new season. But, yeah. I'd love a Grealish deal to get announced while we're playing. It's not going to happen. And it could on Tuesday, to be fair. Jack Grealish now trending on Twitter. But, yeah. We could win the quadruple Kane and Grealish. I agree. I honestly believe there is a chance of quadruple should those signs be made. Right, not 11 changes then. Nathan Ake stays on the pitch. I don't know who else is going to stay on the pitch, but that's what I've seen so far. Right, and that's it for the Grealish news so far. Right, so Morgan Rogers come off. I'll see what's going to happen here with the substitutes. I will tell you what's happened there as soon as I find out. Samadozi is off by the looks of it. City will win it all this year. I hope so. I hope so. That'd be one hell of a season, wouldn't it? Right then. Second half kickoff is just around the corner. Right then. On the sad news, after all that good news, at the moment Bernardo Silva looks the most likely to depart from Manchester City, is what has been said here, which is, we already knew, but I mean, it's still disappointing nevertheless. Right then. What changes have been made then? So Sandler for Diaz, we know that one. Only 2 changes then. So Sandler for Diaz and Rodgers for Samadozi. I expected more than that. I'm glad that he's given them more game time though, the players. I'll quickly just get this up to speed. Right then. Come on. There we go. We are underway for the second half of this game. Man City 3, Barnsley 0 so far. More of the same, hopefully. He's left pretty much everyone on, other than Diaz making way for Sandler and Dozy coming off for Morgan Rogers. Which, as much as Dozy was good, I'm alright with that. Morgan Rogers was also decent when he played, so I'm okay with him playing. I'm glad he's given the rest of the youngsters and everyone else just a chance to play more minutes, though. That is very good news. It could be 5 in one season plus a Community Shield. You never know, maybe we could get a 6-2, but who knows. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves yet, though. No one's signed yet. No games have been won yet. There's a long, long way to go. But the optimism is brilliant. And you have every right to be optimistic at times like this. Anyway, let's see if we can continue on with this positive first half. I'm glad that's the other positive. Obviously, with only Morgan Rogers being added into this attacking lineup, it should mean that we still get to see some nice free-flowing football from these boys. Because Morgan Rogers isn't a bad player. He will still be more than capable of causing problems like Sam Dozy was. Anyway, Nathan Ake on the ball. As I said earlier, it's a big season for him this year. I imagine he'll get to start the first. I imagine he'll start the Charity Shield 100%. And if he plays well in that, I imagine it'll be his place in the first team to lose. So it's completely up to him how many games he gets this season. Because he obviously is going to start off as the number 1. With the quality to dominate everything, you are 100% right there. But it's not always quite as simple as having the quality. I think we've had the quality for a very long time. But there's always that little bit of luck involved in winning so many trophies. Right then. Barnsley have the ball on his right hand side, taking on Benjamin Mendy, who deals with his man quite well, it looks like so far. That play gets away though. Now they're number 10 on the ball. Goes backwards, they've got it with their centre backs. They started bright in the first half. I imagine them to do the same in the second half. Barnsley. Palmer looks to flick it on, wins City the throw in. Well in, Palmer. There's Gundo, Zinchenko, Gomez. All looking like they're going to be the next subs on, considering they're all warming up with. I mean, the fitness coach, whatever. It may be the goalkeeper, though, because I don't know what the goalkeeper looks like. Ferner. That's not great. Cancelo flicks it on poorly. Fernandinho wins it back, falls back to them though, and that's a lovely little roulette there. Goes out wide with their number 7, who whips it in the box. Zach Stefanese deals with it and looks to distribute it quickly. That's nice. Red Mars on the ball. Plays it into McAtee, who dummies it. That's very, very nice from McAtee there. Like I've said in the past, I'm very, very happy with McAtee. Yeah, Mr. P is warming up. Him and Zinchenko look like they'll come on probably about 60 minutes, I reckon. Here's Philippe Sandler. I can't see him staying around. Maybe, I guess, no, I've lost Eric Garcia. He could take Eric Garcia as well as sort of that 5th centre-back if need be. But I'd be surprised if he's not loaned or sold this summer. He's definitely not good enough for City. We're in behind here with Morgan Rogers. Can he get his first City goal? He's got a chance to. He's got to score that. Morris, straight at the keeper. Morgan Rogers has got to do better there. It should be 4-0. And I've said that many times already. But it should be 4-0 here to City. It's a lovely ball again from McAtee, though, who's been brilliant today. But as I say, Rogers should do better. It's a great ball from McAtee. Good run from Rogers. He beats his man nicely. Just can't quite took it far enough into the corner. Morris can't quite score the rebound either. It's nice, though. He does well to beat his man, though. I will give that to Rogers. So there was talk that Rogers could have been involved in a bid for Jack Grealish, sort of worth around £10 million. There's also links for him, as I said, in transfer targets videos in the past, that Crystal Palace could be interested in the young Englishman. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. City 3-0 up here. Walking with this game at the moment. It is very, very comfortable. Ben Knight presses their keeper. It goes wide. Right then, 50 minutes in. Let's see if we can get some nice, quick, fast-flowing football going again like we did in that first half. They're showing us again. That McAtee ball, he's just turning, he just feeds it. It's brilliant. And like I say, it is a very good run from Rogers, to be fair to him. Just to finish lets him down. It needs to be a little bit more power. He tries to place it and get a little bit of lift in it, but it needed to be hard and low. Right then. One of their players is holding his knee. Looks a little bit dodgy for him, but there's a little bit of a breaking play. Hopefully nothing as serious. Well, hopefully there'll be nothing as serious today as there was for Slicker on Tuesday night. Aston Villa fans are getting salty about Grealish joining. They are, and I'm going to make a video on that very, very soon. Anyway. Who's that? Moreno. Honestly, I did not like him whatsoever when I saw him on Tuesday, but I mean, maybe he'll be better today if he comes on. Anyway. So let's get back into the way now, to be honest. I don't know what we're waiting for. There you go, we're back into the way now. Nathan Ake on the ball, 51 minutes in. Cole Palmer. Nathan Ake. Into Ferner. Ferner's been decent so far today, to be fair. It's all about trying to feed it into Palmer, Knight or McAtee. They're a good little trio, those are, to be fair. Right then. Sandler. Why are they cutting to this guy when the game's literally playing? There we go. Nathan Ake. McAtee. First time out to Mendy. Mendy plays it wide into Morgan Rogers. Nice touch inside. Plays it back to McAtee. It's poor from McAtee out. He wins it back though. Respect to him for that. It's a nice idea though. Nice little football there from City. We should give Dozier a go in the first. I think we mean a Dozier, yeah. I'm not sure he's probably ready for the first team. Maybe if we get like a League 1, League 2 team in the Cup, then absolutely I'd be willing to give him a go. But I don't know if he's fully ready yet, to be honest. Anyway. Nice football this from Barnsley. No foul, no foul, no foul. He's fouled him. Oh, Fernandinho. Fernandinho's going to Fernandinho, isn't he? I mean, I get it. In a game, I get it. It's a good move in a game. But like, I just want this game to be fast-flowing, to be honest, because it's a pre-season game. It feels a little bit unnecessary, but it is what it is at the end of the day. 53 minutes in. Morgan Rogers with the only chance of the second half so far. Right, they've gone short. Anyway. Come on, Ben Knight pressing their centre halves. Now to Morgan Rogers to do the press in. McAtee nearly wins it back. Ake wins it back, gives it to Rogers, and Rogers loses it with his header down. Then it's played in behind. Nathan Ake deals that brilliantly. Gives it back to Zach Steffen. And City will recycle the ball now from the very back with the keeper. The keeper kit this year is very nice, I have to say. Fernandinho. Sandler. Cancelo. Backwards. Nathan Ake. Philippe Sandler. Jacques Cancelo. Come on, Ben Mendy brings it forward. 54 minutes in. Give it McAtee. Okay, give it to Fernandinho. That's all right. Now Ben Knight turns the ball nicely for after receiving the ball from Fernandinho. Riyad Mahrez cuts inside, gives it Cole Palmer. Ben Knight. I don't know who that is on that side. Now Ben Knight. I don't know who this is on the ball. Regardless, they played it out of play, and it's now a goal kick to Barnsley. Nice fast-flowing football passage there from City, though. To be honest, I think Rodgers isn't good enough to see. AD, we've not seen enough to be able to judge that, to be honest. We've seen 45 minutes last week where he's alright, and 10 minutes today. Anyway, McAtee on the ball. Mendy, Ferner. Battles to Nathan Ake. City starting to get their passing game going here this second half like they did in the first half. It did take a while in the first half. Mendy looks to switch it. Is it a good ball? No, it's not. And it's headed back to their keeper. Mendy is just not good enough, is he? But like I said earlier, we're not going to be able to offload him, so we're going to have to make do with him for the remaining 2 years of his contract. Right then. Their keeper plays their centre back here. Then playing out from the back hasn't really worked them so far, and as a result, they're starting to go long every time it gets to centre halves now. Nathan Ake on the ball. Go on, Nathan. Oh, Ake, that's brilliant. Well played on the ball. I don't know why Mendy's inverting. Mendy is the last person you ever want to see inverting. Playing nice football out from the back here. Sandler's done an alright job at playing out from the back. He did the same on Tuesday as well, I thought. Oh, well played, Sandler. Into Cancelo. And Fernandinho hooks it away. I probably not needed that, but still, I get why he did it. Right, Riyad Mahrez. Oh, wow, fair play, they've kept that in play. Then number 9, no, they've not kept it in play. It's a City thrown. There we go. Do you think Chelsea better than us? No, I don't. I think Chelsea are overrated. I think Chelsea will struggle to get Champions League football. 2 club be gone by March. I've said it this whole time, and I'm standing by it. That is my opinion, but I know a lot of people don't agree with that. But yeah, I don't think Chelsea are an issue. I think Liverpool are more of an issue than them. Oh, good pass that from Cancelo to Mendy, who's now driving forwards. Plays a nice ball wide. Morgan Rogers. Go on, Rogers. Mendy on the overlap. That's what you want to see. Rogers goes inside, doesn't use him. Looks to feed it through. It's a poor ball from Rogers, though. He's dispossessed. Fernandinho wins the sweep ups, though. And now we're forward with Jacques Cancelo. Jacques Cancelo now. Riyad Mahrez on this right-hand side. Cole Palmer. Back to Riyad Mahrez. Fernandinho. Mahrez. On this right-hand side now. Now back in the centre with the centre-backs. Philippe Sandler. Goes back. I can't see who's got the ball now because they've changed the cut. James McAtee. Right, Benjamin Mendy. Come on, City. What do you mean how but? Nathan Ake on the ball. Ake goes wide. Now Ben Mendy. Ben Mendy back to Nathan Ake. Philippe Sander on the ball. Second half's been a little bit dull so far, I have to say. By that Morgan Rogers chance, there really has been nothing to speak about. Ake clips it forwards into Rogers. Can he get the second ball? Nearly. Rogers definitely seems like the outlet of all the attacks so far this half, but nothing's really coming off for him. Jacques Cancelo on the ball now. Feeds into Cole Palmer, who's not really got into this game second half. He had a bright patch in that first half, but since hasn't really done much. Ball in behind, Riyad Mahrez. Plays back to Palmer, and it strains the hands of the keeper. It's nice football. Probably should have done better there, Mahrez. Palmer couldn't do much more with the shot, to be honest. Lovely from Fernandinho to play that clip ball over. It's been causing problems all day. I think Mahrez should just give that to Rogers, but he ends up backing it to Palmer, and Palmer can't really do much with that, to be honest, once it gets to him. Right, Gundogan and Zinchenko ready to come on. That's good to see those two back. How do I think that at Chelsea? I just do. I just get a vibe from it. I don't know. That's just... I get a feeling. Sandler. Claudio Gomez as well is going to come on. So that probably means Fern is off. And Palmer or McAtee come off. And Mendy comes off. Unless he brings in Zinchenko in midfield. Morgan Rogers. I gambled. No, the defender didn't gamble, which ended up backfiring for Morgan Rogers. Ben Mendy plays it back to Stefan. Well played, Mendy. Could be his last touch of the game, that, for Mendy. Oh, you've had a mare there, Cancelo. That's a shocking touch. Now they look to go forward. They've got a massive chance. Shot from distance. To save from Stefan. He doesn't catch it, but he does deal with it in the end. First shot on target we considered this pre-season, I think, that. Anyway. Come on, Sid, let's liven this up a little bit. This is pretty dull now. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Also, feel free to become a channel member if you're not already. Nathan Ake. Clips it forwards. Headed away. Right then. Ah, Moreno's gone on. I don't know why. I feel bad for having an agenda against him already. But that 45 minutes he played on Tuesday night was some of the worst football I've seen from a player on a Manchester City shirt in a very, very long time. Anyway, so Mendy comes off for Zinchenko. What else are we going to do then? Who are the subs then? Fern is off for Gomez. Cole Palmer's off for Gundogan. And Ben Knight is off for Moreno, so that probably means Moreno through the middle. Or maybe Morgan Rogers through the middle. Who knows? I need to see a better performance from Moreno today, though, because he did not impress me, as I've said many, many times on Tuesday. Right, Stefan to Ake. Ake's impressed me so far, to be fair. Plays the 1-2 Zinchenko. Zinchenko's, that's a poor first touch, but he has played 20 seconds of freezing so far. I know offside though, he goes after a kick. Come on, see. Anyway, good to see Whippy and Zinchenko back involved. I imagine part of the reason why Mendy did go into that holding role and that inverted role this second half was because Zinchenko was inevitably going to come on, and as a result, he was going to go into the middle of the park. He's played some nice football there with Morgan Rogers. He sprayed it wide into Cancelo. It's not quite made its target, and now Mahrez picks it up. Mahrez bringing it forwards. Gives it inside Claudio Gomez. That's really poor from Claudio Gomez. That pass was a simple pass and he's messed it up. We won it straight back though with Philippe Sandler in centre-back. Here is Gomez. Just goes back simple to Sandler this time. Right then, Zinchenko. Zinchenko brings it forwards. Goes wide. That's brilliant from Zinchenko. It's a great ball. Mahrez. Now Cancelo. And then he played a 1-2 with McAtee, who is running the show in the midfield. He's giving it back now. Nice football. That's poor from Sander though. And as a result, we lose the ball. And now we're sent backwards. And Mahrez ended up fouling their player because Sander's giving him a soft hospital ball. Disappointing. Anyway, it's what it is. 27 minutes left of this game. I'm not going to lie, I can't see any more goals. I may be proven wrong. In fact, you know, I reckon one more goal for us. Zinchenko wins the first header. They win the second header. Gomez wins the third ball. And flicks over the player's head. And he does really, really well there. Gundogan sweeps up. That's very nice from Ilkay. Who else is warming up now then? Pozo I recognise. Kuta I recognise. Roberts I recognise. And there's another player who I don't know. But that'll be the next 4. That'll make it 10 subs. That probably does make sense then, to be fair. Because Stefan won't come off. Zinchenko heads it down nicely into Gundogan. Okay, come on. Let's try and break this line down a little bit. McAtee goes backwards. Cancelo. Cancelo and Mahrez are so easy to mix up, especially on this screen. City just dominating the ball here. Let's go on One Football, which you can download in the link in the description. For completely free. And let's have a look at what the stats are saying in this game. 70.5% of the ball for City. 13 shots to their 4. 7 on target to their 1. 10 shots inside the box to their 1. No, we're not got a chance forward, did they? 523 passes to their 211. It's been absolute domination for Pep's men, as the scoreline shows. But really, the second half, we've had 1 or 2 chances, but nothing really of note. Right then, Claudio Gomez on the ball. There you go, McAtee. It's poor first touch from him, but he recovers it well. Gomez. Mahrez. Cuts in on his left. McAtee. We're going to see anything special from McAtee here. Out to Cancelo, who is on side. Cuts inside. Give it back to McAtee there. It's not quite fallen to McAtee. And we've lost it. Brilliant. Couldn't quite hand them out either. And now they've kept the ball. They're going to hoof up the pitch, I imagine. Yeah, it's going to go right into our hands again. And Gomez will recycle the ball. I'm new. Welcome to the stream, Fraser. Leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. We are on 15,285 subscribers. We're going for 15,300, sorry, today. It's a long push. I don't think we'll get it. But 20k by the end of this year is the aim. So if you do subscribe, it's massively appreciated. Constant Man City content. The vlogs will be back next week with Leicester at the Charity Shield at Wembley. That should be very, very good. And then we're back at the Etihad in, 3 weeks now. Really not long to go into the charity until about there. And then obviously the new season starts 2 weeks Sunday. 15 days to go until City are back in action. That's nice. Ilkay into Moreno. I've snagged you off, Moreno. And you've missed the chance. It's unlucky. It wasn't really his fault. It was good defending from them. Lovely ball from Whippy into Moreno. And it's good defending. It's a good run from Moreno, though, to be fair to him. The balls in behind have been very effective today. It's unlucky. I reckon that, I don't know, I think it might have been going wide anyway, but who cares. Right, from the corner, we've gone all the way back. Mahrez now, just put it in the box. He does just put it in the box. Back post, Rodgers across the box. Oh my days, Moreno's flicked it. Oh, and then it's a goal. Nathan Ake, baby. Nathan Ake. Whoa. There we go. 4-0. Moreno tried to backheel it. It didn't quite work out for him. It fell to Nathan Ake. And Nathan Ake's been able to tap it into the back of the net. With his first goal at the Academy Stadium. It's 4-0. It is comfortable stuff here for City. Manchester City 4. Barnsley 0. And if the game wasn't already done, it is now. But let's face it, it was done a very, very long time ago. Might be his last touch of the game, that Nathan Ake. Easy goal, though. And I imagine now he is coming off. He is coming off now, I think. Yeah. Good last touch for Nathan Ake, that. So who comes on then? So Ake off. Mahrez off. Cancelo off. Let's have a look. So on come Patrick Roberts, that's for Mahrez. Jan Couto, the Cancelo. Pozo and Burns. Burns, I'm guessing is a defender, but I don't know. You're a Liverpool fan, but think Man City won the league. Fair enough. I agree. I think City will win the league this year. Stefan plays it into Burns, or is that Sandler? I don't know. I can't tell quite a few of them, to be fair. Gomez plays it forwards. Moreno holds it up. No, doesn't hold it up. Nicely loses the ball. Here's Gundogan inside of our own box. Plays it forward nicely. Moreno turns the ball nicely. Now plays it wide. The ball forwards. I don't know who that is running onto it, but he couldn't quite get there. Plays it back to the goalkeeper from them. And it's well played from their keeper, to be fair, under a bit of pressure. City pressed them out, though. And it's now City throwing. My God, how is Patrick Roberts still a Man City player? He joined us, 6 years ago now? And he just never hit the heights that we hoped he would. You've got to imagine his contract's got to be up soon. Right then, Zinchenko goes wide. Ilkay Gundogan. Right then. Second half, as I said, it's a bit slower, but we all knew this was going to happen because of the changes that Pep made, and I don't blame him for it, but yeah. Unlucky from Zinchenko, tried to feed Rodgers through. Rodgers making a lot of runs on this left-hand side, to be fair to him. Just not always receiving the ball like you might hope. Put Kevin De Bruyne on this pitch, though, and those runs, they're found much more frequently, and they probably enter quite a few goals. Ball is wide here on their right hand side. Zinchenko into the back line. Let's attack now. Plays it into Gundogan. Lovely turn from Gundogan. Can't quite get the second touch. Gomez sweeps up nicely though. Gives it into Zinchenko. We're on the halfway line here. Will anything come of this? Probably not, because it's slowed down significantly. Nice foot from City that though. Tried to feed it in behind into Moreno. Can't quite get onto it. And they play it backwards. The keeper's doing alright, to be fair, from them, dealing with the pressure. They've hooked it forwards. They've lost the ball. 78 likes, guys. Let's try and get to 80. We're not going to get the 100 because the views have died down a little bit now. And the game has died down quite significantly. But let's try and get to 85 at least. I reckon we can do that. Let's go for 15,290 subscribers as well. We're only 5 off that. We can definitely do that. Zinchenko plays a nice 1-2 there with Gundogan. Plays it then inside. Jan Couto. I don't know why. I've got a sneaky feeling Jan Couto could potentially feature for Man City at some point. Like, in an actual game. He's got the ball here. Plays it nicely. It's a lovely give and go. And he's onside. Give it backwards. Oh, it's not quite fallen for Gundogan or Rodgers. I think it's Patrick Roberts to put the ball in the box. He kind of was caught in two minds whether to go across the goal or whether to pull it back. And it's Pozo, actually. In the end, he tries to cut it back and it just doesn't quite work out. It gets caught in the gunner's feet. It is what it is. Right then. Zach Steffen. 17 minutes left in the clock here at the Academy Stadium. Can Man City make it 5? Or will it stay at 3? No, 4. We're on 4 now. Double the score tally of the last game. Maybe we can double that on Tuesday against Blackpool, which I'll be live for once again. As per usual, that is a 7 o'clock kickoff, I believe. I'll quickly double check that though. But I think it's 7 o'clock. Let's have a look. 6 PM, so we'll have that on for 5:45 on Tuesday. So make sure to stay around for that one. Subscribe if you haven't already. For those of you that just joined, Man City winning 4-0. It was 3-0 at half time. The goals came from Edozie, Knight, and Mars. There's some really nice goals actually. We had missed a penalty through Cole Palmer. It could have been 5 or 6 in the first half. It was brilliant stuff from City. Second half has been massively slowed down, as you'd expect. That's very nice from Patrick Roberts, who wins us a free kick. But yeah, we scored the 4th one through. Who scored the 4th one? Nathan Ake, that was it. But yeah, there's not really been much going on this half. A few chances. Morgan Rogers had the best one, probably. Bar the goal. Hit it straight at the keeper. But yeah, I just kind of want this game to be over now. Those preseason minutes are done. The entertainment factor's kind of gone a little bit now. I just can't wait till the games actually matter again, to be honest. We're nearing that point, though. I know the Charity Shield doesn't matter, but at least I'm there for it. So I think from next week, it'll be good again. Varane to fly to Manchester from Madrid on Monday. He'll have to quarantine. Medical and deals completed next week. Free kick. Zinchenko hits it! And it flies over the crossbar. For a second, I thought that was about to fly into the top corner. And Zinchenko was about to score an absolute belter. Not even close, actually, to be fair. Barnes looking to play this forward. To be fair, Barnsley have been alright at times. Going forward, they've attacked decently, but we just picked them off in the first half. The quality was clear. They've shot that wide, and it's a goal kick for Zach Steffen now. It looks like he's about to finish another game today. Obviously, he did come off last time out, but he got subbed back on. Can we repeat the 5-0 that we got back in 2013 against Barnsley in the FA Cup? Who knows? Right then. Them to whip the corner in. And they've not quite scored. Steffen looked like he missed that, but in the end, it's going out for a corner for them. Okay, that was quite a goal kick then, but decent corner though. Put us under a little bit of pressure. Let's see what happens when the ball is in the box. I can't see what happens there. It's too busy. Right then, another corner this time. A left footer, once again an in-swinger though. Ball goes in. And Zach Steffen punched this one away, and it's another corner for them. They're decent at corners, to be fair to them. Looking to overload that 6-yard box, caused all kind of problems with that near post. Right, and same again, I imagine, from Barnsley. It's the same side. They've gone short for some reason. Why would you go short? I mean, they've done well here, to be fair. No, not in the end. Can we break away now? Moreno, just play it, just play it, just play it. What is he doing? He's won a free kick, but if he just played it, we could have counter-attacked. He tries to overdo that, Moreno. I don't know why. He's not very good. Anyway, here is Burn on the ball. Sideways to Philippe Sandler. He'll give it to... No, he won't give it to Zinchenko. We'll go... Turn around and give it back to Burn. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City 4, Barnsley 0, 78 minutes on the clock in this one. Zach Steffen on the ball. Right then. Zach Steffen on the ball. Not gonna lie, this is quite dull now. God, that was a little bit out there, wasn't it? That pass from Zach Steffen into Zinchenko, but it's worked out in the end. It's now back with Zach Steffen. He goes sidewards. City looking to progress the ball forwards here with Dan Burn. No, it's not Dan Burn, it's Burn. It's something Burn. Zinchenko now in that midfield role that our fullbacks had to take up. Lovely ball into Gundogan, who clips it forwards into Morgan Rogers. Rogers to take his man on. Go on, Rogers. It's a poor touch. He recovers it well, though. Looks to play Moreno, and it's a well-defended pass. I think he should have gone himself there, but I like the idea from Rogers. It's a good idea. Oh, Burns been beaten to pieces there. Sanders stops up though, so it's okay. Zinchenko clips it forwards. Ilkay Gundogan now. Just a little pirouette. It's now on the left-hand side. Gomez, Zinchenko, backwards to the centre-backs. And we are into the final 10 minutes of this game of football in 18 seconds. Right then. There we go. Now we are into the final turn. I cannot see any injury time this time around because there's been no injuries of any significance. Still 4-0 to Manchester City. It probably should be 7 or 8-0 based off that first half performance, but we still got the job done. The players got the fitness necessary. Gundogan and Zinchenko got some minutes in their legs now. Half an hour to be exact. And no injuries as of yet. Touch wood, that will stay the same. I think there's about to be some changes here for Barnsley. I'll move this down a little bit because I'm out of shot. There we go. Barnsley have the ball with their keeper. They go sideways to their right centre back, pressed by Moreno. Just thinking, Charity Shield. Oh, one sec. They've got the ball in behind here. Oh, it's a dreadful touch. Just thinking, Charity Shield wise, what a start 11 could be. My head says probably it's going to be Steffen. It's definitely not going to be Edison. It's definitely going to Cancelo because it won't be Walker. At left back, it's very 50-50 whether it goes Zinchenko or whether it goes Mendy. I'm going to say Zinchenko's going to start though. Well, then Mendy will have what? Probably about 100. Probably about 120 minutes more in his legs, I imagine. I imagine they'll split 45-45 on Tuesday. I'll say Zinchenko, but I honestly don't know. Centre-backs will be Diaz-Nake, because Laporte and Stones won't be fit. Ferner will definitely play the 6. And then I'm hoping we see some academy players going forward, so I'll say... One sec, Rogers on the ball. Goes wide, go on Rogers! Ah, he's been blocked off. It's a goal kick. And then I'll say... I want to see a Dozy, but I don't know if we're going to see a Dozy. I think Gundogan will play. Then I think Palmer will play, although I'd like it to be McAtee. And then Morris is definitely going to play. And then I honestly don't know who plays up front. Maybe gives it to Ben Knight. I don't see that though. I imagine actually on Monday, surely a lot of players got to return because maybe I guess the semi-finalists might not return, the Spanish ones. Bernardo's got to return soon because all the other Portuguese players are back. Who else has got to return? Bar the Spanish, English and Brazilian players. I can't think who else hasn't returned. Gundogan. 7 minutes left of this game. It's a game that's not exactly filled with entertainment in the second half, I must admit. But nevertheless, we're doing a job. We're doing what we need to do. And that is what's important. Right then, Jan Couto on this right hand side. Can we get one more goal here, City? Just liven this up a little bit. Jan Couto on this right hand side. No one in the middle if he does beat his man. I thought it was fouled there, but not given. I don't mind that, to be honest. I don't want to slow down the game even more. Barnsley try and play out from a little bit of danger here, and they've done so very, very nicely. Sterling ain't back yet, and Torres. Yeah, none of the English players are back. None of the Spanish players are back. None of the Brazilian players are back. But I don't think they get back until... They'll either get back just before the Charity Shield or after. In fact, if Grealish was meant to come back on Monday, then maybe. Who knows? They come back on Monday. We'll see. I've heard Stones isn't back until after the Charity Shield, though. Gomez. Plays a nice 1-2 with someone. Into Gundogan. Backwards to Philippe Sandler. And we rebuild. Zinchenko. Jan Couto now. Flicks it forwards. Go on, round the back. I should have pulled it back. He tried to... I don't know if he tried to go for goal there or not, Patrick Roberts, but he ended up going right at the keeper. Disappointing. 1 like off 80 goals. May as well try and hit at least 80. I think that's a decent number. That's fair. It's difficult for Roberts to try and pull that back. It's an awkward angle. He's done a lovely give and go there. That might be Couto though. Pulls it back. Gundo, hit it, Gundo. Just hit it. Oh, he's gone wide. He should have just hit that. I don't know who that is that wide. Whoever it is, they look decent. They've got Grealish vibes from there. I think that's Roberts. Right, City throwing. Bernardo not coming back. Might mean he's off. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the deal with Bernardo is. Who knows? Who knows? Right then, free kick to Barnsley in their own half. Only 4 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock in this one. Not long to go now. Will we see one more goal or not? I hope we do, but I can't see it, to be honest. Zinchenko collects the ball on the halfway line. Gomez. There you go. Gundogan. That's a lovely ball in. Flicks in behind. 1-on-1. He's bottled that. He's absolutely bottled that. I don't know who it is, but he's absolutely bottled it. I think it's Pozo. He was through on goal and the ball just left him. I'm getting another chance there and it's just not quite worked out. That's probably going to be the last chance of the game. Pozo should have scored. Should have got his first City goal there, but it's unlucky. He got lost under his feet. See, it's back. It's nice football. Gundogan does a really nice pass. It's a lovely flick in by Patrick Roberts. And his first touch just lets him down. Shame. Big, big shame. Claudio Gomez. Into Burns. Zinchenko now on the ball. Zinchenko and Gundogan look very decent. Gundogan particularly, he's done some crisp passing. Ball in behind to Moreno, who is offside. Anyway, too many offsides there. That is a slight negative. I don't know why they're all offsides so frequently. Right then. Free kick to them obviously after the offside. Short ball from them. To be fair, they've consistently tried to play out from the back. They have ended up going along quite a few times, but they always, their first thought is always play out from the back, to be fair to them. Zinchenko wins the header. Ilkay. Takes this man. Moreno. Loses it. He's really not... I keep saying... I don't feel bad, but he's just not very good, is he? Zinchenko as well there. 2 minutes left of this game. I may as well sort of summarise the game then. Start off the game, it's a little bit slow. I thought Barnsley were decent to begin with. And then we got into our group, we got the first goal. It was a lovely goal. Ruben Diaz played it in behind to Riyad Mahrez, who first time right foot across the box and Dozy tapped into the back of the net. That was a beautiful goal. Dozy got the goal. One sec, Morgan Rogers here. No, it's not quite fallen for him again. One sec, Claudio Gomez. I can't get through the players. But, yeah, then the second goal. What was the second goal? That was Ben Knight's goal. Once again, that was a very, very nice goal. What was it? The Ben Knight's goal. Alright, that was a lovely 1-2 between Cancelo and Mahrez. And then Cancelo played it across. Ben Knight tapped into an open goal once again. That was very, very nice. The third goal was Riyad Mahrez. It was a beautiful ball in by Mendy and a first-time volley from Riyad Mahrez into the bottom right corner. It's a brilliant goal. Then we missed a penalty from Cole Palmer, which he won. Did very well to win the penalty. The penalty was shocking. It was to the keeper's left. Right, pretty much in the middle, to be honest. But, yeah. Second half, not much to talk about. Rogers had a chance early on. Other than that, the goal was the only other thing from the corner. Nathan Ake tapped in, bouncing around ball. Put it at the back of the net and made it 4-0. Not really much else to speak about the second half. The changes have really slowed the game down, as you'd expect. But the first half, there was major, major positives to take from it. And we're into the final 30 seconds of this one. And it looks like it's going to end at Manchester City 4, Barnsley 0. Nice little flick on by them. Bit of a arrogant flick for some season 4-0. They're in behind here, they're offside. And that, I imagine, will be the last sort of thing that happens this game. As we are now on 90 minutes. There we go, full time. Manchester City's second game of pre-season has been completed. 4-0 to Pep's men as we go into Blackpool on Tuesday before Wembley in the Charity Shield next Saturday. A very, very positive win. Some key stand-up performances. McAtee looking brilliant. Ben not looking very solid. Once again, Sam Dozy bagging a goal. Many, many positives, as I said. But yeah, that's all for me today. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's try and hit 100 likes on the video. Thank you for watching. I'll be back again very, very soon. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Anyway, that is the highlights completed. And that'll be where I end today's stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. The second half was a little bit dull. The first half was enjoyable though. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, I'll be back again. Definitely live on Tuesday for the Blackpool game. That'll be live at 5:45. The stream highlights, they'll be up in about an hour, 2 hours-ish. I don't know exactly. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And there'll be some Grealish content, I imagine, between now and the Blackpool game. But I can't promise anything. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. And I'll be back again very, very soon. Goodbye.